Hey everyone, welcome back to the workshop. Artisan Pirate here, and in today's scroll saw project video, got a fun little project designed by Steve Good. It is a nature themed project. Of course, I love nature. You can tell by this shirt I've got with the tree and the forest. I'm a woodworking artist, and my source of material comes from nature itself. The trees, branches, stuff like that. And I think this is just an awesome project to represent that. It is a leaf with the words, "Nature inspires me." I think it's going to be a great project. This is maple that I have planed down to around 1/2 inch thick. I have attached the pattern with clear packing tape. I think this is going to be a great project, and I think once the pattern is removed, that the maple wood is going to make the leaf look like an autumn leaf that is falling onto the ground. So I think it's going to be real cool. So let's head over to the drill press, drill our pilot holes, and get started. And over here on the drill press, using a tiny drill bit to drill all of the pilot holes for internal cutting. I think there's maybe 25 internal cuts on this whole project, and that's just the individual letters. I am using number 5 reverse tooth, shark tooth scroll saw blades. And the detail in the letters can be intimidating on this project, but I think it would be a great project to test the waters on cutting out script letters like Steve has designed for this pattern. And if you have a variable speed scroll saw like I have, where you can speed it up or slow it down, that might also help. I'm just comfortable cutting at a faster speed. But if you just take your time with the details, you will do just fine cutting out all of the letters. As I said, the pattern is designed by Steve Good and is available as a free pattern download over on his website at scrollsawworkshop.blogspot.com over in the pattern catalog. Just going through here and cutting out all of the letters. The trickiest letters in the whole project was the E's. They were very tricky to cut out. It had that little bitty piece hanging out, and I didn't want to bump the blade up against it and end up knocking that piece off and having to start over, or trying to fuss with re-gluing it back into the project. But all the other letters were extremely simple to cut out, and I just took my time with them. If you guys like what you're seeing here, I would encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also follow me on my Instagram page at Artisan Pirate. I try to post over there at least twice daily, if not more. I'm also trying to use the Instagram story features more and more to show you what I'm doing day to day out in the shop, or just when I'm out and about. Done with all the letters, and now we're going to begin that final long outside cut, which will release the piece from the wood. Again, just taking my time with it, not forcing the wood through the blade. I'm letting the blade do all the work. If you force the wood through the blade, you can either break the blade, and if the blade don't break, you can have burn marks form on the inside of your cut line, and then you have to get in there with sandpaper and try to make the burn marks disappear by sanding. And just take your time with it and let the blade do the work, and you will be fine. Again, I really like the design of the pattern because nature does inspire me. I really love nature trails, parks, rivers, lakes, the ocean. I mean, just all forms of nature I like to go and experience. Coming around here, we're about to get done cutting the piece, and then we'll move on to sanding. Now that all the scroll work's done, and using a 100 grit sandpaper and just using small circular motions to sand it. and the project will be done. And here we have the completed Nature Inspires Me leaf. I think it turned out real good. The details and the wording really pop, and then the leaf just brings it all together. Believe it or not, in all my years of scrolling, this is my very first project using solid maple wood. I have used maple laminated plywood in the past before, but as far as maple as a solid wood, this is my very first time and attempt at scrolling it. It scrolled extremely smooth. I didn't break a blade. The number 5 Ultra Reverse Tooth Short Tooth blades cut this extremely smooth and required very minimal sanding to finish it and get everything, all the fuzzies sanded away. I think it turned out real good, and the real eye catcher of this project is the wording. And I think if you were just getting into scrolling and wanted to try your hand at cutting some words, this would be a great project. There are some fragile pieces in the E and the A's and the S, but other than that, it turned out extremely well. I'm extremely pleased with it. I can't clear coat it today because it is a windy and muggy day outside of the shop, and you can't clear coat in those conditions. I'll have to wait for a nicer day to do that, but I will post a finished picture of this over on my Instagram page once I have the clear coat, because I know it's going to make that grain in the maple pop and make the project that much more awesome. But that's about all for this video. Another nice look at it. Nature inspires me. Awesome. Remember guys, if I can make it, so can you. I'm the Artisan Pirate. Take care, and I'll see you guys real soon.